we have the box opening of the Amazon Basic 60-inch lightweight tripod with tripod bag. This is my second one. This camera right here that I'm pointing at actually has this exact same tripod. I just wanted to do a review on this one. I liked it so much that I actually bought two of them and plan to probably buy one more in the future. Okay. It comes in another package already. That's this big. Okay, let's throw this over to the side. What we have here is the tripod bag. This tripod bag is fairly easy, can be adjustable, fairly easy to carry onto your back if that's what you want to do. It's easy to throw into a backpack or do anything of the such. It just keeps it nice and secure, knowing what it is. Inside of it is some more wrapping. Let's put this over here. Take this out. Okay, here's the tripod. It's by Amazon Basic. I really liked this tripod, especially for the price of it. Some of the nice things is it does tighten here on the bottom and loosens up, so that won't come up. Okay. It does have extendable legs, so you can extend these out, just like this. And they're quick release, so it's fairly easy to continue to do that. Push these down. Now what we got here, without any rising of the head itself, adjust this. What we have here is approximately 51 and a half inches, give or take a little bit there. Let me show you some of the advantages here on the device itself. If you're familiar with any type of photography and using a tripod, you'll be really familiar with this. For the price, it's a great tripod. Some of the advantages is this key here, this moves it up and down, this knob. Okay, there's a knob here. This knob here, if you loosen this up, will allow the head to twist left to right. Okay, there is also a knob here. If you loosen this up, this moves the whole camera, so the camera would be sitting on this piece right here. Move that down. Okay. It also has a level right here and right here. Has two levels on it, which is nice to know that the tripod itself is level and that the head itself is level, or at whatever level that you want it at. It has a quick release button so that this can be mounted onto any camera device. Okay, and if you notice here, right there, this little lever here stays open. You can push the button to close it off, but it does make for quick access. If you have multiples of these, this is an accessory that I got. This one also fits. You can just throw it in there. I think this is a 55 millimeter. Don't quote me on that. So it just can go in and out real quickly, just like that. Okay. On this piece here, it does have a metal screw with a typical washer nut on it, on the top of it. You've probably seen that. It also has the secondary spring loaded. That's good for if your camera's set for that. I did notice in some of the reviews that people had complained that this whole head will move, even though it's been tightened down. This whole head will move. I did notice on my other camera that when you raise this up and down, if this piece here is not fully screwed down, and this is the piece, this lever is to rise this up and down. This is the tightener, which is kind of odd because I've usually used to a knob, but that's okay. It's just a little disadvantage there. I don't think it's really a disadvantage. It's more like just what I'm used to. But if this is not fully tightened down, this rod will move. But if you notice here, let me fully extend it all the way out. Okay. Hopefully, oh, it's going above. Okay, sure. I'm going to fully extend it out. I'm going to tighten this down right here, and I'm going to, get it good and snug. You will notice that this does not move. Yes, I think it's only rated for a 3 or a 5 pound camera, so it's perfect as long as, and that the stress that I'm putting on it is much greater than 3 to 5 pounds right now. So let me fully extend this thing, and then we'll measure it as well to see how far out it goes. And I got a light above me here, so I just kicked it. Let's see here. And you can see how quick this is to get extended. I'm going to fully extend the legs out. I'm going to pull out my tape measure again. And it said 60 inches. Let me adjust that. Get all these down. Okay, from the floor up, I have 62 inches. So it's a little taller than what they had said, 62 inches, which is not bad. That's fully extended as tight as you can get. It also has a handle right here. So I can do a couple different things here. I can hold this down secure, with a down force, or I can also use the bottom here for a bag, a sandbag or something to hold it in place. Especially when you're out and about, people, for some reason, always just tend to fall onto the tripod, like they don't see it. They don't see this big camera on top of it. I'm not quite sure why people do this. But they'll try to knock it over. So please be cautious of that. There you go. Let's tighten it all back down here. How quickly it is to get going. Especially with the quick release buttons. It's very quick. Very nice. Also, I did not mention that the tripod feet do move around. Not quite sure if you can see that. They do rotate on their own ball. If you notice, there's a ball here, and then there's a little foot right here, and that's great. And that gives it more stability depending on the surface that you're putting it on. So you can do kind of whatever with that. If you know, and you can look here, and you can make sure that it's completely level. If not, maybe this leg here needs to be raised up just a slight bit. If you notice there, and I can look at that and get it just perfect. I'm not worried about it too much. I hope that you liked my review. Click that you liked my review if you like my review. This is a fantastic tripod, especially for the $20 range. My Bauer there, I spent $40 or $45, and it's the only difference is this piece here is a knob that you tighten and loosen instead of this. Everything else, it does not even have the extra level on the tripod piece itself. So I was really happy with this. It's a $20 range. You can't beat it. It's a good, solid piece of equipment that will last you for years. If you're thinking about getting into photography and you want to do some tripods and use a tripod, this is an inexpensive way to get into it, to try it out. It pretty much comes with everything that an expensive tripod comes with, minus a little whistles and bells there that you will notice. Maybe the extendability isn't so high compared to other ones, but I believe for $20 that you would really enjoy it as much as I have. Thank you and have a good night.